Hello and welcome back to the 2017 Subway State Relay Championships. We've just finished our lunch break and we're here for event 36. The girls under 14 to 15 medley. This is a final. And we'll introduce the competitors. In lane 1 we have Sandringham. In lane 2 we have Berwick. In lane 3 we have Frankston. In lane 4 we have South Melbourne District. In lane 5 we have Keilor. In lane 6 we have Western Country Region. In lane 7 we have Mentone. And in lane 8 we have Knox. There are competitors in the girls under 14 to 15 medley. And we turn our attention back to the start for event 37, the boys under 14 to 15 medley. Competitors lane 1, Whittlesea City. Lane 2, Brimbank. Lane 3, Box Hill. Lane 4, Wangaratta. Lane 5, Knox. Lane 6, Coburg. Lane 7, Berwick. And lane 8, Chelsea. And they're off here in the boys under 14 to 15 medley. And it's our team from Coburg out to an early start here, right out in lane 6. As they come down the back straight for the first turn, we've got a bit of a battle going on between Box Hill and Wangaratta. As we come into that second change, and Whittlesea City, a clear change there in lane 1. We'll see. We'll get a better idea of where the competitors are once they come into the front straight. But we look like Box Hill as well are doing quite well in lane 3 there. So it's going to be between Box Hill in lane 3, Whittlesea City in lane 1, and our Berwick team in lane 7. But it's going to be Box Hill that are going to go into the first of the 400 metres for this medley. So it's Box Hill in front, but the Whittlesea City athlete has come up and flown past him. So it's the Whittlesea City athlete has taken the lead. Box Hill in second, Wangaratta in third, Berwick in third, apologies. So it's Whittlesea City coming into the front straight. But it's going to be our team from Berwick that is going to take over the lead from Whittlesea City. A strong run, but Berwick is going to take out the victory. 1:41.99 unofficial time.
Thanks, Lachlan. I'm here with the winners of the under-14 girls. What race did you just do, girls?
The under-14 15 mixed age medley.
Excellent. Now, just introduce yourselves. Name and what club you're from.
Amber Clark from Knox.
Leilani Tikfestis from Knox.
Harini Deevaraj from Knox.
Hannah Hodges from Knox.
Hannah, you're the only one with the normal name there. But anyway, thank you for being part of this. How does it feel being part of a big event like this, the Subway State Relay Championships?
We love this event so much because we're all from different age groups, so we got closer. We're all really good friends now. So I think it's really important that, like, more than just hanging around with people in our age group, we get to know everyone in our centre.
Which is so true, so true. It's Leilani, isn't it? Harini, sorry, you're Leilani. That's so true, that you family, fun and fitness, but friendships is really important as well. That certainly keeps you in the sport. Do you play any other sports?
Yeah, I do soccer.
Good work. Do you do any other sports?
AFL.
AFL as well. Now, I saw you last week at the All Schools Championships. You did fantastic up there as well. Lachlan, we're going to cross back to you. I think we've got another race that's just about to start. Is that correct?
Congratulations, boys, a great effort.
Thanks, Lachlan. We're here with the boys from Berwick, the under 14-15 medley they've just run. Just introduce yourselves for us.
My name's Ethan.
Matthew. Jack. Callum.
Awesome work. Now, what leg did you run, Callum?
I ran the third leg, the 200 metres.
Good, that's good. That was a good run. All of you ran a good race, but you ran the 4, buddy. How you feeling?
I'm dead. My legs are sore. I'm just tired as.
Now, you got another race today?
Yeah, I've got just the normal age medley.
Okay, so what are you going to do to like pep yourself up?
I don't know, I'm just going to rest a bit and then warm up, I guess.
Maybe some Subway?
Yeah, maybe that would do.
That's because they're sponsoring us, so you need to say that. Yes, this, yep.
Yeah, mate.
Subway's always good for restoration food. Tell me, do you do any sports at school outside of athletics?
I play football and athletics in the summer season.
Now, this is the last time for you, right? Because you're a 15-year-old. Yep. How are you feeling?
Well, pretty happy that we won. Pretty sad at the same time because it's my last competition for relays.
And how long have you been doing athletics for?
Almost 10 years.
Whoa, that's fantastic. Last one for you as well. How long have you been doing it?
A year.
A year. Well, good to have you here. And for the last 10 years, dude, that's mammoth effort, buddy. Well done. We're going to cross back to you, Lachlan, for the start of this race. It's just had a false start. So we're going to go back to you, Lachlan.
Thank you very much, Raf. Yes, we just had a false start. But we turn our attention to event 41, the boys under 9 to 11 medley. In lane 1 we have Sandringham. In lane 2 we have Whittlesea City. In lane 3 we have Berwick. In lane 4 we have Brimbank. In lane 5 we have Western Country Region. In lane 6 we have Frankston. In lane 7 we have Kew. In lane 8 we have Wangaratta. And they're away here in this boys under 9 to 11 medley. And our team from Berwick here are off to a really quick start. As well as the team in lane 1 from Sandringham. They are making their way through the pack there as we come up to the second change and into the 200 metre leg of this medley. So we've got Berwick there in lane 3, Sandringham in lane 2, Brimbank on the outside of Berwick also. But as they come into the front straight, for the first time, it looks to be Berwick in first position, just ahead of Brimbank. As they look for a smooth change into this 400 metre leg. So Berwick are going to retain their lead just ahead of Brimbank, but the Brimbank athlete is coming right up on his outside. So it's Berwick and Brimbank fighting for those top 2 spots. And then we've got Sandringham in third position. But it's going to be Berwick all the way in. They're going to come into the front straight in first position ahead of Brimbank. But it looks like Wangaratta is going to come up. They're going to get second position. No, it's going to jostle though. So it's between Wangaratta, Frankston and Brimbank for those second and third positions. We're going to have to wait to go to photo finish there. Well done to the Berwick athlete. Well done to the rest of the teams. That was event 41, the boys under 9 to 11 medley final. And we do have a small break in the program here. Our next event is event 42, the mixed under 15 4x100 metre heats. These aren't scheduled until 1:30, so we've got about 10 minutes until those. We're going to do a few interviews down on the ground level with Raf Agostino. But while you're at it, make sure you do share the stream to as many families, friends, anyone that might be interested in watching your little athlete participate. Make sure you do tell them about the live stream. Comment on our Facebook and our YouTube channels. We will be reading out the Boss 58, Archer Jones, Sam, Quarter Bap is lit. And then to our Facebook people, Mal Dennis, AJ McDonald, Bradley Mann, Charlie Spinner, Graham Brown, Jeremy Fraser. And I think we're ready to go. Raf Agostino has a team manager lined up there. Raf, who have you got?
Thanks, Lachlan. I've got the team manager from Keilor. Great club, that Keilor. Lachlan. Now, tell me, what's your name?
Michelle Graham.
Michelle Graham. Now, how long have you been a team manager for?
This is my first year, so I'm learning the ropes.
Good job. And from what I hear, you're doing a fantastic job out there.
Yeah, doing a great job. We've got 4 gold medals so far today, so the kids are doing a great job of representing their club.
Which is fantastic. But it's not all about medals, it's all about participation as well. But you're doing a great job from what I hear.
Oh, do it. Great. Thank you. Yeah, look, it's organisation, and I've got a really good support network of people who come and help me. But it's organising and getting ready and knowing the kids and being there for the kids to support them and encourage them along the way, which is great.
So if you had one thing to say to someone out there who is a budding potential team manager, what would you say to them?
Have a go, enjoy it, and you get to know all the club members and all the kids, and it's a fantastic job.
Fantastic. Now give us one highlight out of your day today.
The under-15s winning their gold medal, which is pretty exciting.
And being interviewed.
Oh, absolutely.
The under-15s winning their gold medal was very good. It was a great race as well. But we're back to you, Lockie. We might grab another team manager in just a second.
Thank you very much. And well done to Michelle there. And to all of our team managers from each of our centres. We've got over 60 centres here today at the Subway State Relay Championships. And a day like today couldn't be put on without all the assistance that we do get in centre land as well. So well done. Thank you. And as we wait for Raf to line up another interview, we may just go back to a little bit of music. Once again, the next races do resume at 1:30, so we've got about 8 minutes until those next races. And it looks like Raf has someone else down there. Raf, who have you got there?
I've got Aaron from Diamond Valley. Aaron, tell us what's the day been like today.
It's been a brilliant day, Raf. Brilliant, you know.
Great. Now, how many years have you been team manager?
This is my first, Raf. Yeah.
Wow.
A couple of months, less.
Fantastic that we've just interviewed Keilor, who's their first year, and now yourself as well. What would you say to we asked this same question of Keilor, what would you say to any budding potential team managers out there thinking about being a team manager? What would you say to them?
Just get amongst it. It's been fantastic. Don't be gun shy about, you know, any roles and responsibilities. Just immerse yourself in it. It's a well worthwhile.
Fantastic. Now I happen to know that you're at the centre that I'm at as well, and you do a great job. If you had to pick one centre that was the best centre in Victoria, which one would it be?
You asked me that question? Seriously?
I'm not allowed to ask that question. We're at the Subway State Relay Championships. We must remain unbiased, but
Correct.
You're doing a great job. And what's been a highlight for you today?
Well, the whole activity, quite frankly. I mean, I've been here since about 6:30 in the morning, and it's just been an absolute pleasure mixing it with people that really are passionate about little athletics in general. So.
It is quite incredible that people get here from 6:30 in the morning, but stay excited and amped throughout the whole day as well. Fantastic effort. It's a great atmosphere. We hope to see more of you in the future.
Will do, absolutely. Thanks for...
Back to you, Lachlan, for another, I think we've got another race. No, there's no races yet, so we might try and grab another interview in just a second.
We're in a break.
Thank you very much, Raf. And yes, if you can get one more interview, that would be awesome. We're about 6 minutes away, or 5 minutes away from the next event. Event 42. So event 42, we have 2 heats of the under 15 4x100 meters scheduled to start at 1:30. So it's less than 5 minutes away. Do make sure you are commenting on our Facebook and our YouTube channel. Subscribe to our YouTube channel as well. We will be posting all of these events. And I think we're going to throw back down to Raf Agostino, who's got another athlete lined up. Raf, who have you got there?
Actually, I've got Carla from Keilor. Carla used to compete with Keilor, but now she's actually competing as an under 16, is that right?
Yeah, for Keilor, under 16, yeah.
Which is fantastic. Now, tell me, what was one of the big highlights that sticks in your mind about competing as an athlete in Little Athletics?
I think just being part of the state competitions, it was really great having the experience. Not necessarily like getting medals, like just like being there, being around the atmosphere. Yeah, it was really great, yeah.
Awesome. Now, what would be your greatest achievement as an athlete?
Well, I did win second for high jump in one of the state competitions, so that was really good. Like one of my first state medals, and I was really proud of it, yeah.
Fantastic. Second's always great. Can you remember the first time you ever came to a state championships?
Yeah, I was really nervous, but it was a really good experience just being here. Like I thought, yeah, it was really good just being there, yeah.
Now, what would you say to any athletes out there who are kind of 12, 13, 14 and thinking to themselves, I don't want to do athletics anymore, I don't want to go through to under 15, what would you say to them?
Oh, I'd say like keep doing it because it's such a good experience. Like you make so many memories and yeah, that you're going to cherish for life. So continue doing it, yeah.
Fantastic. You heard it from Carla right there that you cherish memories and you make great friendships. So I'm going to go back to you, Lachlan, for the start of this next race. Thanks, Carla. Good job.
Thanks very much, Raf. Yes, and we're going to turn our attention back to the track for a few races here. So event 42, the mixed under 15 4x100 meter heats. In heat 1 of 2, in lane 1, we have Keilor. In lane 2, we have Wangaratta. In lane 3, we have Berwick. In lane 4, we have Werribee. In lane 5, we have Brimbank. In lane 6, we have Geelong. In lane 7, we have Frankston. And in lane 8, we have Mentone. They're your teams in the first heat of the mixed under 15 4x100 metre. And they're away here in the first heat of the mixed under 15 4x100 metre as they approach The first change, it looks like the team here from Keilor, and then Wangaratta in lane 2 looks to be flying down the back straight here. So the Wangaratta has taken probably an early lead here, and they have changed the baton first. So it looks like it's going to come down from Keilor and Wangaratta. Keilor athlete passing the Wangaratta athlete as they come into the last change, and they're looking for a clear change, and they've got it here. So it's going to be Keilor that's going to finish off in front in this heat, followed closely by Wangaratta, with our Frankston athlete going to round out the top 3. So just a reminder for our heats, the top 3 from each heat automatically advance, plus the next 2 best times.
Thanks, Lachlan. We're down here near the presentation area with Zoe Cunningham. Zoe, tell us, what is this shirt that you're wearing?
This is the ALAC shirt that I got when I qualified for ALACs that I competed in April in Sydney.
Fantastic. Now, how did you get into ALAC?
Well, I competed at Maltese in January in the heptathlon and I won, so I qualified there, yeah.
Fantastic. How many get through from that? Like, not guaranteed, but what do they look for? What top what?
Well, there's 3 under 15, so if you come top 3 at Maltese, you're pretty much guaranteed a spot. And if you're an under 13, there's usually 13 girls and 13 boys, but they can mix it up.
Excellent. Now, if you had to give me a highlight from the ALAC event, what would you say?
It was probably the relay because I got to compete with my team and that was a really good like team experience, team bonding, yeah.
Now this is your last year as an under 15. How do you feel about that?
Yeah, it's kind of sad to leave it. I can't really compete into club or anything because, yeah, only club stuff because I'm too old now. But leaving the club will be really sad, not coming down every morning, yeah, will kind of suck, yeah.
You might have to go back as a coach one day.
Yeah, I am actually team managing this year's under 7 girls at my club, so I'll be able to stay there for longer, yeah.
That is fantastic, Zoe, that you're giving back to the sport that's given to you. Fantastic. We hope to see lots more of you. Certainly saw you last week at all schools, so I'm sure we'll be seeing you on the AV Seniors round. But anyway, good luck in the future.
Thank you.
Back to you, Lachlan, for this race that's just had a false start. So back to you.
Thanks very much, Raph. And yes, we'll introduce this race. So event 43, the mixed under 14 4x100 metres. So heat 1. In lane 1 we have Essendon. In lane 2 we have Mentone. In lane 3 we have Knox B. In lane 4 we have Keilor. In lane 5 we have Sunbury. In lane 6 we have Berwick. In lane 7 we have Geelong B. And in lane 8 we have Box Hill. They're your competitors in the first heat of the mixed under 14 4x100 metres. Just a reminder that the top 3 in each heat progress automatically, plus the next 2 best times. And we are underway here, and the team from Berwick is off to a flying start here, gobbling up their competitors on their outside as they come into the first change. And down the back straight, and there's a bit of a battle going on between the Keilor and the Sunbury athletes, with Essendon flying down lane 1. And a smooth changeover from the Essendon athlete, who have got the advantage of the bend. So it looks like they're probably going to come out in front here, hoping for a clean change, and they've got it. So Essendon are out in front. Keilor in second position, and it looks like they're probably going to take over the lead there. So it's going to be Keilor 1, Essendon 2, fighting out for 3. It looks like Box Hill, so they're going to be our automatic qualifiers. 51.18 from the Keilor team there, with Essendon and Box Hill rounding out the top 3. And we turn our attention back to the start of the 4x100 metres for event 44, the mixed under 13 4x100 metres. Introducing our competitors in the first heats. In lane 1, we have Whittlesea City. In lane 2, we have Geelong B team. In lane 3, we have Doncaster. In lane 4, we have Camberwell Malvern B team. In lane 5, we have Werribee. In lane 6, we have Box Hill. In lane 7, we have Sale. And rounding out our competitors in the first heat, in lane 8, we have Essendon. And we turn our attention back to the start of event 44, the mixed under 13 4x100 metres. So we're up to heat 1. In lane 1 we have Whittlesea City. In lane 2 we have Geelong B. In lane 3 we have Doncaster. In lane 4 we have Camberwell Malvern B. In lane 5 we have Werribee. In lane 6 we have Box Hill. In lane 7 we have Sale. And in lane 8 we have Essendon.
And we turn our attention to the track in the under 13 mixed 4x100 metre with Whittlesea in lane 1, Geelong in lane 2, Doncaster in 3, Camberwell Malvern in 4, Werribee, Box Hill, Sale and Essendon to round out the 8 lanes as they make their second change with what looks like Doncaster surging to the head with Whittlesea City. And yes, it's Whittlesea City with the first change into the front straight, followed by Doncaster. And the boys from Camberwell Malvern, Geelong and Box Hill to follow. But it's the young lady from Doncaster edging out Whittlesea City into Box Hill, Geelong, Camberwell Malvern, Werribee and Sale to round out the field in that first heat of the under 13 mixed 4x100 metres.
So those who are watching online on our Facebook or on our YouTube channels, make sure you are commenting, cheering on your centres, athletes, and sharing around the streams as well. So we will be reading out any comments that we do see come through. So the boss, Archer Jones, Sam, and on Facebook we've got Kylie, we've got Kim. Kim, you should be working. I'm not sure why you're watching the live stream. Kylie, Warren Hosking, Marlo. So do make sure that you are commenting. We are watching the comments, so if you do have any questions, feel free to send them through.
So what's that we see up the top lock? Boss 58. I'll be there soon. Thanks for letting us know, Boss 58. We hope you all get down to Lakeside soon.
A beautiful day as well. A great day to be outside.
And the competitors in this second heat of the mixed 4x100 under 13s. Lane 1, Keilor into Ballarat, Sandringham, Wangaratta, Preston Reservoir, Springvale, Geelong and Camberwell Malvern to round out the field. With Preston Reservoir charging down the back straight on an unbelievable leg, followed by probably Geelong in next place. So Preston Reservoir change first as they come around the bend. into Geelong, and Camberwell Malvern following strongly. And Preston Reservoir, they've led from the first change, charging into the front straight with Keilor trailing, and Ballarat closing strong. So it's Keilor from Ballarat, Preston Res, Geelong finishing strong. So Keilor, Ballarat, Geelong, Preston Res, and Camberwell to round out the top 5.
And that Keilor athlete just stopped in about 10 metres.
Some fantastic individual legs there in that race, Lock, and some awesome team efforts. It's an interesting one, the mixed sex and your mixed gender races. Try and get that balance right between the speed of the athletes in your team.
And we move our attention straight away to event 45, the mixed under 12, 4x100 metres. We have 3 heats for this age group. So in heat 1, in lane 1, we have Diamond Valley B team. In lane 2, we have Albury. In lane 3, we have Camberwell Malvern. In lane 4, we have Corio. In lane 5, we have Geelong. In lane 6, we have Mentone B team. In lane 7, we have Nunawading. And rounding out heat 1, we have in lane 8, Wangaratta. So for this race, because we have 3 heats, advancing through to the finals are the top 2 in each heat, and then the next 2 best times. So the teams will be looking to try and go smooth through as quickly as possible in each of these 3 heats here. So we do have a few comments coming through on YouTube. Logan Dixon, go Wodonga. So good luck. Good to see people cheering on their teams. We've got Zev Sanchez, go Brighton as well. So great to see. So make sure you are giving a shout out to your centre. And we'll move over to Facebook, and we've got Renee Mather, go Corio, and Rachel Finari as well, wishing Stella good luck. So do make sure you are commenting, and we'll try and shout out as many people as possible as we wait. And it looks like they're being pulled off the track, so we're not quite sure what's going on here. So we're going to put some music on, and we'll be back once this event begins.
So we're back, and it's the first of our under 12 mixed 4x100 metre heats. In lane 1, Diamond Valley B team. Lane 2, Albury. Lane 3, Camberwell Malvern. 4, Corio. 5, Geelong. 6, Mentone. 7, Nunawading, and 8, Wangaratta to round out the field of this heat 1. So as Lockie mentioned earlier, it's a 2 top places in each heat to get through, and the next 2 fastest times across the 3. I've got Albury out to a pretty strong start on the front straight, almost changed first. Preston Reservoir making a chart. Actually, sorry, that's Corio along the back straight. Camberwell Malvern running a strong leg also. And don't forget about Wangaratta and lane 8. running an unbelievable first 2 legs of this 4x100 metre event. And the first change into the straight will be Wangaratta into Camberwell Malvern into Corio. They cross the yellow cones. Wangaratta still in front, got about a 10 metre lead, finishing strong. Corio is coming for Camberwell Malvern. Albury not too far behind, and Geelong not far behind them. So Wangaratta into Camberwell Malvern and Corio to round out the top 3. Wangaratta and Camberwell Malvern gain the automatic qualifying positions for the final in that event. Okay, so we are on for heat number 2 of the mixed under 12 4x100s. In lane 1, Sunbury. Lane 2, Maryborough from Northern Country region. Lane 3, Box Hill. Lane 4, Mentone. Lane 5, Pakenham. Lane 6, Brighton. Lane 7, Diamond Valley. And lane 8, Whittlesea to round out the field. As it looks like it is Diamond Valley to make the first change and charge up that back straight. Diamond Valley first, after the first 2 changes, rounding the bend into who looks like Whittlesea City, chasing pretty fast, and Box Hill not too far behind also is Mentone. And we move into the straight, and he's Diamond Valley, a leader of a few metres, with Box Hill closing very strongly. Mentone not too far behind. It's Diamond Valley into Box Hill. Box Hill overtakes it not too far from the line. So Box Hill, Diamond Valley and Mentone to round out the top 3 in that event. Diamond Valley and Box Hill both gain automatic qualifiers for the final.
Well done to those competitors there, and we do still see the comments coming through, so do make sure to the almost 150 people watching across our 3 networks as well. So thank you very much. Make sure you are subscribed to our YouTube channel. We will be uploading as many of the races individually as well as possible. Zev, shout out to my best friend Vixen Jackley. There you go, Vixen. There's your shout out. 11 seconds in the 100. That's very quick. Shout out to Alistair Hunter. Thanks for watching. Renee Mather. And I think we've done some of these people on Facebook. So make sure you are commenting, cheering out for your centre. Commenting on YouTube as well. So we just have Trish Harris. Go Team Berwick. Shout out to Maya Lin Chang as well. Go Keilor.
Oh, it doesn't even say that, Locke. You're just biased because you're from Keilor.
I keep getting these random comments coming from yourself and Raf about Keilor. I'm here, Little Athletics Victoria. Go all teams.
So this heat 3 of 3 to round out the under 12 mixed 4x100s, and there's a false start, which is opportunity because now I can read out the lane numbers of the teams competing in this event.
Perfect.
So in lane 1 we have Berwick, lane 2 Caulfield, lane 3 Camberwell Malvern B team, lane 4 Doncaster, lane 5 Bacchus Marsh, lane 6 Keilor, lane 7 Ballarat, and lane 8 South Melbourne District. As the runners take to their blocks. It looks just to be an unsteady start rather than false start on that one. The athletes will reset. And we're off in heat 3 of the under 12 mixed 4x100. With the first change probably to be made on the outside with Ballarat or South Melbourne as they charge up the back straight. Doncaster not doing too badly either. First change second was Doncaster in fact, with first 2 runners leading the way around the back bend around the pole vault mats. Closely following is the inside lane in Caulfield, I believe. So it's Doncaster, Caulfield and Ballarat to make the first 3 changes into the straight. But watch Keilor and Bacchus Marsh who are charging up that straight and not too far behind. So it's Doncaster from Ballarat, Caulfield, Box Hill, Bacchus Marsh, South Melbourne, Berwick and Camberwell Malvern as they move over the line. So that's the final of our 3 heats for the under 12 mixed 4x100s.
Okay, and we've got a few more shout-outs. Alexander Colgan. Go and follow his Instagram account at LoganDixon05. Alla as well. Go Carayo. Kylie Batrill. Wishing good luck to Nathalia under 9 mixed. Event 48. It's coming up soon. Danny Wild. Cheering for Ballarat. Emma Wheeler. And Susan Connolly. So keep those shout-outs coming as we turn our attention to event 46, the mixed under 11 4x100 metres. And we're underway in a Heat 1 here. In lane 1 we have Wangaratta. In lane 2 we have Gippsland Country Region. In lane 3 we have Nunawading. In lane 4 we have Mornington. In lane 5 we have Werribee. In lane 6 we have Brighton. In lane 7 we have Coburg. And in lane 8 we have South Melbourne District B team. As they go down the back straight, approaching our second change here as we come onto the bend for the first time. It looks like our teams right on the outside are all battling out for positions. As they approach 120 metres to go, we'll get a good understanding of which centres are out here in front. It looks like our Werribee are going to come in to the front straight in first position. So it's Werribee followed by Nunawading on the inside, as well as Brighton on the outside there, who are going to fight for the second position there. But it's going to be Nunawading that flies through, Brighton on the outside, and then Werribee. So Nunawading, Brighton, automatic qualifies, plus the next two best teams. So we've got 3 heats in this event. And we're in our starters' hands. Once the gun goes, we'll introduce heat 2 of the 3 for the mixed under 11 4x100 metres. And they're away here. In lane 1 we have Caulfield B. In lane 2 we have Keilor B. In lane 3 we have Ballarat. In lane 4 we have Essendon. In lane 5 we have South Melbourne District. In lane 6 we have Croydon. In lane 7 we have Nunawading B. And in lane 8 we have Southern Peninsula. As we go down the back straight, it looks like our athlete from the Essendon team here is flying past their competitors on the outside. South Melbourne District seem to be holding their own as well, coming into that second change. And it looks like Essendon's going to come onto the bend in first position. South Melbourne District on their outside there, with Ballarat on lane 3, also doing well. But it's going to be Essendon that are going to come down into the front straight. South Melbourne District and our Ballarat teams fighting it out for that second and automatic qualifier, but it looks like it's going to be Ballarat. Essendon first, Ballarat second, 56.15 unofficial time. South Melbourne District will have to wait to see the times of the next heat to see whether they make it through to the final. So heat 3's on the track here. Lane 1, Berwick. In lane 2, Ballarat B. And we've got a false start, so we'll go through a bit slower. Lane 3, Wangaratta. Lane 4, Caulfield. Lane 5, Kew. Lane 6, Keilor. Lane 7, Camberwell Malvern. And lane 8, Essendon B team.
The silver medal in time 2:05.32, well done to Chelsea. And the gold medal in time 2:04.97, congratulations, Pakenham. Great effort, boys, well done.
And they're away here in the third heat for the mixed under 11 4x100 metres. And our team from Q are off to a good start here as they approach the first change. And then we have our teams as well in Wangaratta there in lane 3, storming down the back straight there. We've got a bit of a gap between the first 4 lanes and the second 4 there, but it looks like Q have got the first change. So we've got our Q athlete, or our teams, coming in first, just ahead of our Keeler on their outside, who look to be the ones to go 1 and 2. But so it's Q, Keeler, Caulfield here, but it's going to be Keeler, Caulfield, right down to the line, 57.54 unofficial time.
So we're back. This is the first heat of the under 10 mixed 4x100 event here at the Subway State Relay Championships. As we join the race, coming into the back straight or front straight with Diamond Valley to change first. What I see is Moorabbin, I believe, to change second. Yep, into Sandringham third. Sandringham making a big sprint towards the line. Diamond Valley in that commanding position, 5 to 10 metre lead, and will take the win and automatic qualifier from Moorabbin, Sandringham, Werribee, Frankston, Kew, Camperdown and Albury. All that practice of centre tops has paid off. So first of 3 heats. So the first 2 automatic places go straight through to the final. The next 2 best times. So the third and 4th place getters will have to wait to see if they qualify for the final in the Arvo. Back up to you, Locke.
And since I've started shouting out these Instagrams, I'm getting an influx. So Riley Thompson, go follow his Instagram account at Riley.Thompson10. Make sure while you're following all these other Instagram accounts, you follow at LittleAtsVic for our Instagram. The under 15 ALAC and under 13 ALAC athletes are controlling our Instagram for the most part today as well. So check out the story, check out what they're doing out there on the infield. And if you do see them around, do say hello.
Before these shout-outs, Locke, we're going to have these new little athlete influencers out there who will be able to promote our brand for us. Might cost us a bit of cash, though.
That's the plan.
So in lane 1, Whittlesea City into Geelong, Mentone, Knox, Springvale, Keilor, Cranbourne, and Ballarat to round out the field. Heat 2 of 3 of the under 10 mixed 4x100 metres event. And Springvale making a big charge. Notice one in the back straight. Changing the baton first. Whittlesea City on the inside is running very strongly as well, and probably change the baton first coming into the straight. I like strategic position, a bit up the box there, that's it, and make the clean baton change. So it's Whittlesea City, followed by Mentone, and then could put a blanket over the next 6 in the race, but Box Hill has surged ahead to get that third position potentially from Geelong. So it's Whittlesea City, Mentone, Box Hill, Geelong, Knox, Cranbourne, Ballarat, and Springvale to round out the last 3 there, in no particular order.
And Zev Sanchez is shouting at me. I think we've forgotten him. So follow his Instagram account at Zev_Sanchez as well. So there you go, Zev. We've given you a shout out. Hello to the people watching on Facebook. Brianna Toltzi, Nicole Marie, wishing, or well done to Essendon A team there. Juliana Jenkins from Q, wishing all the athletes there from Q the best of luck. Guys, we're almost at 800 subscribers on our YouTube channel, so we've got gained about 150 to 200 today. So make sure, tell your friends. Let's see if we can crack that 1,000 subscriber mark on YouTube. So make sure you do press that subscribe button. All these videos will be going up. And we turn our attention to the third and final heat for the mixed under 10 4x100 metres. So in lane 1, Camberwell Melbourne. Lane 2, Brimbank. Lane 3, Doncaster. Lane 4, Q. Lane 5, Whittlesea City B team. Lane 6, Wangaratta. Lane 7, Geelong B team. And lane 8, Berwick A team. There, as they go down the back straight, it looks like our team from Doncaster are doing quite well as they come into the second change and into the final bend for the 4x100 metres. And Doncaster look to be holding their own, and they do have the advantage of the smaller bend there. But our team from Brimbank in lane 2 as well have got the first baton change. So Brimbank are actually going to come down the front straight in the lead, but Doncaster too strong. They're going to kick away here. So the Doncaster athlete, let's see if Brimbank can hold on. We're going to get some late challenges from our Wangaratta team here that are going to push through for second, but will Whittlesea City a bit close there. We're going to have to leave that one to the photo finish. But Doncaster, our athletes, we're watching during the week as well when we were doing some preparation, as we do always, our commentary prep for these things, Michael. We did come across a few Doncaster YouTube videos from the last couple of years. So we saw a 2016 Doncaster YouTube video. We saw a 2015 version as well. So let's hope that we do see a 2017. I don't know if it was that race. Maybe they did take some of our footage as well. So we may be commentating in it as well for the 2017 version.
I don't know, the media production of some of those parents definitely challenges ours, Locke, so we'll be looking for Doncaster's YouTube account post our event to potentially steal, or should I say borrow, some of their material. Thanks, guys.
No, that's great. As long as it keeps the logos, that's fine. So, no, but great to see. So if any athletes are out there and are uploading photos, videos, do make sure to let us know. We will share as many as we can across our networks. And we do turn our attention to event 48, the under 9 4x100 metre heats. 3 heats again, heat 1 on the track. And they are away, so in lane 1 we have South Melbourne District. In lane 2 we have Berwick. In lane 3 we have Diamond Valley. In lane 4 we have Sunbury. In lane 5 we have Wangaratta. In lane 6 we have Mentone. In lane 7 we have Ballarat. And in lane 8 we have Melton City's B team. As they just complete the first change there and go down the back straight. And we've got our little gun runner from Ballarat out there, right out in front. Let's see if they can hold on as long as possible. And they have done their change quite a bit earlier than all the other teams. So they do, even though they're out on the outside, it does seem like they're going to come into the front straight with those fluoro orange shoes in first position, and it's a clean change. Ballarat are going to lead the way, Mentone in second, but our Sunbury athlete's going to challenge here. Remember, top 2 go automatically through, so Ballarat 101.23. Superb performance. Mentone in second, just ahead of Sunbury. Well done to our competitors there. Keep these shout-outs coming. So we've got Oscar Murdoch. Wishing all the best for Lee and Gatha. Logan Dixon still here. Great to see you still watching, Logan. Shout out to the Wodonga under 13 boys in the relay team. So good luck to those boys. Renee Browning on Facebook. Welcome to the live stream, Susie Strasser, a coach down there. Been down there for quite a while down at Essendon, coaching all the up-and-coming little athletes.
I can see, like, that Zev Chan says hasn't commented in a while, so he's happy with our shout-out, obviously. Guys, on Instagram, that's Zev_Sanchez for anyone playing at home.
He's too busy trying to accept all the friend requests that we've got on him. So we've got Marlo Bradshaw, 12th in the state under Team PB for the Springvale under 13 mixed 4x100 metres. So proud, some extremely fast clubs out there, amazing. There definitely are, Marlo. Thanks for the comment and well done to the Springvale teams there. And we're away here in the second heat. In lane 1, we have Bryden. In lane 2, we have Brimbank. In lane 3, we have Nunawading. In lane 4, we have Gippsland Country Region. In lane 5, we have Caulfield. In lane 6, we have Frankston. In lane 7, we have Ringwood. And in lane 8, we have Geelong. As they clear through the first change, our team from Caulfield out there in lane 5 look to be the early leaders as they approach change number 2. With 200 metres to go, midway through the 4x100 metre event. But so Caulfield out there in lane 5. Our Brimbank team there in lane 2 as well, performing strong. But Caulfield's going to change the baton first, ahead of Brimbank as they come into the finish down the front straight. Caulfield are going to go comfortably through to the final. Brimbank in second position there. Bryden looks like they're going to take out third, just ahead of Ringwood. 103 flat for our Caulfield team there. And we're in our third heat here, and they are underway. Lane 1, Chelsea. Lane 2, Springvale. Lane 3, Camberwell, Malvern. Lane 4, Southern Peninsula. Lane 5, Kew. Lane 6, Keilor. Lane 7, Werribee. And lane 8, Nathalia. As we come into 150 metres to go, the team from Camberwell Malvern have taken the lead here ahead of Keilor in second position. So Camberwell Malvern are going to come into the front straight about 10 metres ahead of Keilor. We've got our Southern Peninsula team there as well, fighting for that third position. as well as Chelsea, but it's going to be Camberwell Malvern in a time of 103.45 ahead of Keilor. And that's rounds out our 3 heats for the mixed under 9 4x100 metres. So the top 2 in each of those heats plus the next 2 best times will qualify through to the final later in the day.
So on the track now is the first heat of our straight age, straight gender events. Under 15 girls, 4x100. You may notice in lane 1, athlete Louise Pendred. So she's running with a guide in her mum. Louise has vision impairment. Her team qualified for states this year with her Ballarat teammates. So great to see athletes of all abilities enjoying Little Afs, especially at the highest level. She'll go away with a great experience with this today, her first time ever competing in a state championship event. So I've got Ballarat lane 1, Knox lane 2, followed by Mentone, Box Hill, Nunawading, Box Hill B team, Mentone B team, and Sandringham. And it looks like a false start. So the runners take their marks. Starter raises his E-gun in the air, and the athletes are off. So probably have Mentone A team on the inside making the first change, closely followed by Box Hill just on the outside of them. The Mentone A and B and the... No, it was Knox, not Box Hill, in the second lane. So coming into back bend here, we've got Mentone leading the way, followed by... Mentone followed by Box Hill, was Box Hill, into Nunawading. Nunawading quickly closing on Box Hill, so it'll be Mentone taking a win by about 10 metres into Nunawading in second place for that second automatic qualifier. And Box Hill in third position. We'll have to wait for the times to come out to see if they qualify for the final this afternoon.
We're just having a bit of trouble with our on-stream clock. We are working on it. Apologies for not having it for that race there.
So we've got heat number 1 of the under 15 boys 4 by 100 metres. Heat 1 of 2. So in lane 1, Whittlesea City. Lane 2, Knox. Lane 3, Wodonga. Lane 4, Berwick. Lane 5, Geelong. Lane 6, Keilor. Lane 7, South Melbourne. And in lane 8, we have the team from Frankston. And first to change the baton was the boys in the middle from Geelong, it looks like, in lane 5. Knox is making a strong charge up the back straight, very strong runner indeed. And first change will be from the team from Knox as they charge around the back bend in lane 2. So once again, Knox runner positioned first in the front straight. So it's Knox charging in the front straight with about a 10 metre lead, but Whittlesea City isn't going to let him get away. He's closing very quickly, very quickly. Bit of a size difference, but using that strength to his advantage. So it's Whittlesea City from Knox, from Keilor, Geelong, Wodonga, South Melbourne, Frankston, and then Berwick in the first heat of the under 15